Good morning, students. If you remember, in our last lecture, we just continue, or here we have already started your second lesson from the 7th standard math, which is fractions and decimals. Okay. Your second lesson. Fractions and decimals. In our previous lecture, we have the concept fractions, okay, and we learned the types of the fractions. Today we are going to just study about how to add and how to subtract the fractions. So your today's first point is addition and subtraction of fractions. Okay, how to add and how to subtract the fractions. So here some examples are given. The first one example is a very simple one. We will take the two examples. Okay. Okay, very easy concepts are there of addition and subtraction. We will take the same example to study the subtraction also. There is no need to take all the examples from your textbook. Okay, so same examples we can do the addition as well as the subtraction. See, here you already studied the types of the fractions. Here, if you check the fraction 5 upon 11 and 2 upon 11, so you can check that the denominator of the both the fractions are same, and that's why they are known as the like fractions. Okay, the like fractions are most important for the addition and subtractions. Why I said like this? Because you can add or subtract the fractions only if their denominators are the same. That means the given fractions are the like fractions. Okay. So here already you given fractions are the like fractions. Only you just have to do the addition of their numerators. You know the numerator is the upper part and denominator is the lower part. Here numerator is 5 and denominator is 11. Numerator is 2 and denominator is 11. So first step, always write down your examples as it is. Okay, and addition. You just have to add their numerators. Your denominators remains the same. Okay, so 7 upon 11. This is the addition. For the subtraction, same 5 upon 11 minus 2 upon 11 is equal to 5 minus 2 upon 11 is equal to 3 by 11. Okay, when your fractions are the like fractions, your addition and subtraction is very easy for you. Okay, so first of all, you just add here and subtract here your like fractions. So shall we? Now you have studied already the one more type, that is a mixed fraction. Okay, and now we have to add and subtract the mixed fractions. Okay, how to do the addition of the mixed fraction and how to do the subtraction of the mixed fraction. So for that, we have here one example. Okay, these are the mixed fractions, but if you check the denominator is the same. So now how we can do their addition and subtraction? First we will do the addition. You can't add the mixed fractions as it is. See, some students what they yes, their denominators are the same, so we can add. They add 4 plus 2 6. They will write here, and 3 plus 4 7 and add the denominator 5. No, this is the wrong method. Every time your fraction should be the like fractions, not a mixed fraction. Okay. Here the mixed fractions you have to convert fractions or the simple fraction. Okay. Simple fractions, how we are going to convert? So, look at here carefully. These two numbers, okay, this is a whole number and this is a fraction. Okay, mixed fraction is of the two parts. One is a whole number and second one is a fraction. So, you have to multiply that whole number with the denominator of that fraction. So, it is a 5 fours are 20 and you have to add their numerator. So 20 plus 3, 23. That number you have to mention at the numerator and your denominator remains as it is. See what I say? You have to do the multiplication of whole number and the denominator 5 fours are 20 and you have to add the numerator in that multiplication or in that product. 5 fours are 20, 20 plus 3, 23, denominator as it is 500. So now you have to tell me 5 twos are 10 plus 4, 14 upon 5. Now you can check, yes, this is a simple fraction, this one is a simple fraction, and now you can add 23 plus 15 upon 5. 23 plus 15, 38 upon 5. Here, your numerator is 38 and denominator is 5. You can't simplify that numbers, okay? But suppose whatever the answer, if you can simplify means what? If you can write their smallest equivalent fractions, that also you have learned already. Equivalent fractions means what? Then you have to write the answer in that simple fraction. Okay. Now we are moving towards the subtraction of mixed fraction. Okay. And the example is same example, minus 2 and 4.5. 5 fours are 20 plus 3, 23 upon 5, minus 5 is a 10 plus 4, 14 upon 5. Wait, here I have written 50. Okay, so here is the 5 is a 10 plus 4, 14. Here by mistake we have mentioned 50. So make it clear, correct? So 23 plus 14 upon 5. So here is a 37. Now 5 is a 10 plus 4, 14 upon 5. 23 minus 14 upon denominator remains the same. Now 23 minus 14. 23 minus 14, it's a 9 by 5. Okay. So here we have completed the examples of addition and subtraction of simple fraction and mixed fraction. Okay. Now the next point is about addition and subtraction of like fractions. Okay, your next point, addition and subtraction of unlike fractions. So that is most important. Unlike fractions. So here first, when you are doing addition and subtraction of like fractions, that part is very easy. But if you are doing the addition subtraction with the unlike fractions, so here you have to convert your unlike fractions, okay, by a method. Okay. Here is the addition of unlike fractions, and there is one example of subtraction of unlike fractions. Unlike means their denominators are different. So if the denominators are different, there are the two methods you can solve that example. The first one, you can find the LCM of 2 and 3. Okay, and the second one method is the cross multiplication. One by one I will give you that both the methods. Okay, so first method, LCM already in your 6th standard you know how to find out the LCM. So whatever the denominators 2 and 3, so first of all you have to find LCM of 2 and 3 is, what is the LCM of 2 and 3? LCM is lowest common multiple, and the lowest common multiple of 2 and 3 is 6. That means you have to make the denominator 2 as a 6 and 3 as a 6. So how? So first of all, 3 by 2 you can convert your denominator as in 6 by multiplying 3 to numerator as well as the denominator. We will get here 9 upon 6. Whereas with the second 5 upon 3. You can convert your denominator 3 as a 6 by multiplying 2. So it's a 10 upon 6. Isn't it? So now you can check, and therefore 9 upon 6 plus 10 upon 6 is equal to 19 upon 6. Okay, we can go with this method. Otherwise, some students they can solve like this way. Is equal to 3 multiplied by 3, 2 multiplied by 3 means you can multiply it by 3 to numerator and denominator as it is there, plus 5 multiplied by 2 and 3 multiplied by 2. This is a simple one method. Is equal to 9 upon 6 plus 10 upon 6. So your answer is 9 plus 10 upon 6 as we solve for the like fractions is equal to 19 upon 6. Okay. Now subtraction. So here LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. We can convert that 3 as in 6 by multiplying 2 and here by multiplying 3. So therefore 5 multiplied by 2 upon, if you are multiplying to the denominator you should have to multiply numerator also. Okay, 3 multiplied by 2 minus 1 multiplied by 3 upon 1 multiplied by 3 is equal to 5 2s are 10 upon 6 minus 3 upon 6 is equal to 10 minus 3 upon 6. 10 minus 3 is 7 by 6. Such a way you have to solve the examples of addition and subtraction of unlike fractions. Okay. In our next lecture we will continue addition and subtraction of unlike fractions but with the mixed fraction. Okay. So today we are going to stop here. Thank you.